Welcome to 50 Rainy Quaids bonus features. I'm your host, Tator Ricardo. With me, my co-host,
Tzhuk Banner.
Chuck Banner. You might recognize our voices from the 50 Rainy Quaids podcast. Also, the 50 Rainy Quaids hashtag Cage Talk podcast. But now you get to see us. We decided to do a little video thing. We're calling this bonus features. For this season, we're going to be talking about things that are on Netflix. We have a couple other plans to add to this bonus features thing, so it's going to be a little bit different each time we do it. It's going to be a periodic thing when we got time and when we're ready to do it.
So there's a show that I watched called Containment. I believe it was on the CW, but Netflix had picked it up, is showing it. I think it was from 2010, maybe a couple of years after, but it was just one season, then it got canceled. I guess there's been online petitions to get it picked up for a second season, to have Netflix pick it up as a Netflix original show from here on out. I think it's kind of just good as a standalone show. You get 13 episodes. It's about a virus that happens in Atlanta, and then they quarantine the area, and it's just now like, how do they contain this virus? Decent show. It kept me going. I watched it all the way through. I liked it. I'd say watch it again. I'd give it 30 out of 50 Rainy Quaids.
Chuck and I kind of watched this movie together. We were kind of debating on doing a 50 Rainy Quaids movie, or 50 Rainy Quaids review about it. I don't think we're going to get to the actual podcast review of it, but I definitely want to touch base on that here. If you haven't seen Turbo Kid, and
Definitely
honestly,
see it.
yeah, I haven't checked it today to see if it's still on Netflix. But if it isn't, I don't care. Watch this movie. It was filmed in 2015, or released in 2015. It's a 1980s style post-apocalyptic film that takes place in 1999? 1999, I believe, is when it takes place.
1996.
Is it 96?
I think it's 96.
Sometime in the 90s. So there's this really super cheesy element to it. But you can tell it's purposeful. The cheese in it is for comedic effect.
It's so cheesy that it's like great.
Yeah.
And it's purposely done.
Yeah. I mean, there's good, they call it practice score, where like there's just blood squirting everywhere for no reason.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah. The bad guy has this different silly contraptions for torturing people, and it's about a kid who lives in the wasteland and meets this girl that forces him to be his friend, I guess.
I watched Making of a Murderer. I didn't like the show. I thought it was too long. I thought it was too biased. I wish I would have just done my research on the case or whatever that they were following, and then come to my own conclusion, as opposed to watching the entire series that I think was, for the most part, a waste of time.
Another one that Chuck and I were talking about earlier that he didn't really like that I loved was Penny Dreadful. This is a Showtime show, and it's a fictional retelling that includes such characters as Dr. Frankenstein,
Frankenstein's Monster,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Dorian Gray, and I thought it was really good. I'm really into that romantic gothic literature, believe it or not. You can't tell that I do like some intellectual stuff if you listen to the show ever, but I actually do. So I really loved it. I thought it was really, really interesting. Josh Hartnett is in it.
I don't hate it. It's just, it hasn't sucked me in yet. And I'm only like 4 or 5 episodes in, so I can understand if I need to watch it a little bit more, and I'll give it at least one full season.
Aside from the Netflix originals, which are really good, a Netflix original we just got finished, and then publishing, Friday it went up, The Do-Over. Yeah, The Do-Over, the first movie of the year for 50 Rainy Quaids. That's definitely worth watching, too.
Definitely. I would say definitely watch that movie.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, you can check out the podcast at 50rainyquaids.com for more information on how we really felt about that movie. It was pretty killer. One of the things that I've been watching a lot on Netflix is Raising Hope. I started watching this maybe 4 days ago. I'm on like the 15th or 16th episode at this point. Not sure how many seasons there are. I don't care. It is amazing. I hope there's a million seasons. I will continue to watch this till the bitter end. The main premise is this kind of idiot family. It's a father and a mother, and a son. The son ends up impregnating a serial killer, and she gets the electric chair and dies, and he's stuck with the baby, and this idiot family is raising this baby. It's a really feel good comedy. If you like shows like Modern Family, stuff like that, it definitely plays into that. Let's talk about the stand-up comedies a little bit on Netflix. There's tons.
Amazing stand-up comedy on Netflix. And that's one of the things I really like about Netflix is there's TV shows, there's movies, and then it gives you also the option of stand-up comedy. And they offer a lot of it and a lot of different kinds of comedy. And like I've been watching Bill Burr on there. Tom Segura Stories is one of the shows that I watched. Mostly stories. It's hilarious. Eliza Schlesinger, I just butchered her name, but she is really funny comedian. I really enjoy watching the comedians on there and all their comedy specials. Joe Rogan just had one up there.
Joe Rogan's is amazing. That came out like a couple months ago.
Really funny.
Yeah, that was really funny. I really like that one. Reggie Watts, who has a comedy, a stand-up thing on there.
Hannibal Buress has a bunch on there.
Reggie Watts, I have never heard of this guy until I watched his stand-up. After I watched his stand-up, I was so impressed. I found out he was on a show called Comedy Bang Bang, which is also on Netflix. If you love humor that makes no sense at all, watch this show. Alright, so if you want to send us a video of anything, you want to send us your Netflix review, you got a show on Netflix that you feel we missed, you want to get it out there and tell the world how you feel about it. If you want to just bash on Friends, if you want to send us a video of, you know, you and your boyfriend or girlfriend fucking, whatever, well, maybe not the last thing. We can't really put that on YouTube, right? So anything that's not illegal that you don't want on YouTube, don't send that to us. Well, if you want to send the fucking videos, you can send the fucking videos, but it's not going on the show. But you can send that stuff to 50randyquaids@gmail.com. We'll put everything on our little bonus features video that we get from you guys. And the next time we do this, if you don't see anything from our fans, it's because we don't have any. So you should be the first. You can also contact us at 50randyquaids.com. We have a Facebook, Twitter. We're pretty much probably will answer right away. We're very lonely people.
No lives. No lives.
No lives. Chuck here has taken a little spin off of 50 Randy Quaids. I've been a part of a few times.
Hashtag Cage Talk, baby.
Couple guys. Hashtag Cage Talk. He just got finished recording Racing with the Moon with recurring guest JT Money, right?
Who is actually now going to be a full-time host of Cage Talk with me.
We love to welcome JT Money to the crew. He's a really good guy. Thanks for being with us, you fucking asshole. You know about when that's going to be going up?
That should be up on January 15th. Should be up.
January 15th. Racing with the
on
Moon.
iTunes, 50randyquaids.com, wherever you download podcasts, Twitter, I'll post it up there. Pretty much any of these avenues you can get it.
Alright. So, that pretty much concludes our little videocast experiment. Until next time, we watch Netflix so you don't have to.
Booyah.